Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi with the beautiful Christina K and my good buddy Dotskis. Welcome back to the channel. Today is gonna be a fun video. This is when it all begins. We're gonna be tearing this thing apart, get a good final look at how beautiful she is right now. Because after this video, it's gonna be in pieces for a little bit. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Also, don't forget, you can be entered to win this bike. Patreon.com/Campisi Customs. It's always the first link in the description below. It is gonna be called a mini build, so it's not gonna take the 6 to 8 months that some of the Lambo Panigale took, but that was the longest one we've ever had. I'm thinking probably just a couple months, however long it takes. But today we're gonna be working on the stock exhaust. So we're gonna actually be removing everything because it's a full system. So I think that like the tank has to come off, all the fairings, parts of the subframe, maybe even the whole subframe, a lot of stuff up here. It's gonna be a lot of work. This is quite a bitch to do. You even have to like remove injectors to get to the sprint filter. So yeah, this is gonna be a lot. We're gonna be bagging and tagging stuff. Teens is gonna be helping us with that. There's nothing to unbox today. We already actually pulled the directions out of the Acra full titanium system. And you can see how beefy this thing is. It is an Italian Bible of how to remove things. So yeah, we've got our work cut out for us, mainly Dotto, but we're gonna try to help him as much as we possibly can.
How come every other page has this on it?
Hey. Hey. So yeah, it's a lot. So yeah, we gotta be nice and careful. We're gonna, like I said, he's gonna get all the bag and tagging stuff out. We even got some food out. We got the wood stove going. Dotto's got some meats and cheeses here. And he picked us up some whiskeys.
Yeah, I was on my BMW.
Riding around, it's 50 degrees outside. I guess that's not too chilly.
Chips.
Some sun chips.
Let's see, first
What
one.
do we got here?
Remember?
Oh, I like that one.
cast
Good
finish?
choice. Good choice. No, we're gonna take the.
Are you taking them off?
We're gonna take those off first, so we don't run into them. Yeah, because they stick out.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we had this before, Blue-Eyed Six.
Does not look familiar.
All right, well, I had this before.
I'm excited to try that out. Yeah, that is totally different.
And
What else we got?
I'm excited, well, I've
We
had
need to get
this before.
sponsored by some bourbons, dude.
Now,
Ooh, I want to try that.
Jefferson's, it's the Manhattan.
I've been drinking Jefferson's.
Yeah.
I just had their C-aged.
So this
bourbon.
already has the straight bourbon, vermouth, and the bitters. All it's ready to pour and drink. And I
Nice.
really want to try this. So.
Okay, let's start with that. I think that's a good way to start it.
Too funny.
All right, well,
your
that's
alcohol,
what we're starting off
meat
with.
and
We got nothing
cheese.
for her to unbox, but she's gonna be helping us.
But subscribe because the next one, unboxing the exhaust, will be a bikini unboxing and a matching custom bikini that matches my bike. Haven't
Just for
tried
you
it on
guys.
yet.
Also, you can go ahead and wish her happy birthday. We're heading to Mexico this weekend for her birthday celebrations. I'm not gonna tell you how old she is. You can make your guesses in the comment section below.
Everyone knows how old.
You're gonna be 20, right?
Yes.
So
Be
she shouldn't. That's
20.
why she doesn't drink. All right, this is my first time having this, so let's get a real reaction on camera. You know, it doesn't feel like the build is beginning until we're really taking the bike apart. So this feels like the actual beginning of the build. You know, this
Hold on.
thing's gonna be completely torn apart after this. What are you doing?
I was gonna add cherries, but I think, oh, they're up in the house.
Okay, no cherries for me.
Just straight up, dude.
Straight up.
Hey, cheers, fam. Another build about to begin. Let's see how this is. I like it. I mean, it doesn't really taste like a Manhattan to me, but
Really?
I don't know, dude. It all runs together for me. Look at this. Nice spread with the wood fire on.
So this is sheep's cheese. This is aged Swiss. Then we got some fresh smoked bacon, and then 4 different types of salami. This is peppered salami. I don't know why it's my favorite.
Yeah, I like the pepper salami for sure.
3 salamis and a pepperoni. I'm
A
sorry.
pepperoni. A pepperoni. We gotta have one pepperoni for the Italians. Okay, well, let's get to work. All right, got the bike raised up. I was just talking to Dotto. We've come quite a long way from Christina pumping the bike up with her foot. Remember when you used to do that?
Yeah.
She'd pump it up with her feet.
Stop now, it's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Both lifts over there. You can just go pump them for no reason.
Oh yeah, they are sitting right behind her. But now he just plugs it into his compressor. Oh yeah, he's got that going on. We got a fire over there. Feels just like old times. Anywho, all we're doing right now is removing bolts from the fairings. And then we're gonna take literally all the fairings off. and we're bagging and tagging everything. We got belly panel parts right here. Is there one more thing in there?
What's come up? There's one more in here.
One more bolt in there, and then look at all this bags that we use from past build series bikes. This is build number 15, if you can believe it. That is insane. If you guys have been here since build number 1, let me know what that build was in the comment section below.
I still have a piece from that bike.
Do you? Good. All right, left side belly panel coming off. I was helping remove some bolts here while he was getting all the internal parts removed. And we're getting there. This should be ready to come off very shortly. Then we'll have all the fairings off that we need. And then I don't know what we're gonna do from there. All right. So in order to take the side fairings off, we have to take the inner fairings off. And in order to take those off, we have to take the ignition cover off, which we also have in carbon fiber. I don't know how we're gonna, I haven't planned it all out yet. I also have this too. But anyway, so we're just continuing to disassemble stuff. It takes quite a long time just to remove fairings from this bike. And we still need to remove gas tank, seat, possibly rear subframe. Yeah, we're gonna get as far as we possibly can tonight. And then we'll go from there. Don't forget, Dado still works full time. He still has to go to work tomorrow after working all day today. So I try not to work the poor guy into the ground worse than he already does. Okay, so after we got the inner panel out and the ignition cover, we can finally remove.
Wait, there's more.
Is there something left? Wait, there's more. I got this, Dado.
I forgot the V2s are a little different.
Yeah, they are. We haven't worked on a V2 in a while. Actually, you never worked on a V2.
Yes, I have.
No, you worked on a 959.
No, Benz.
Oh, did you take all these off for his exhaust? You didn't take these off because you just did a slip-on. Remember? We only had to take off the bottom.
That's heavy.
Look at these, dude.
What's this?
Huh? That's pretty cool. You can see the masking and everything. Remember, we're keeping all these guys.
Oh, I was gonna throw them.
Everyone who said that's really heavy compared to carbon fiber, but people said they don't want black bikes anymore. The custom or the Ducati paint is better and everything. So here you go, guys. Let's see how this build does. So far, it's been my least viewed build I've ever done, but we'll see what happens from there. Okay, so after getting the bottom fairing off and basically the mid fairing, now this is the inner fairing. I never knew that they even had these. So they basically turned this into a mini V4 now.
But there's no belly pan. The side fairings are technically a part of the belly.
But it goes under, yeah.
So this is not even this is like an inner left fairing.
Yeah,
but I just called it a mid fairing because
that's what we already had.
We already had
from the old
bags.
V4. That's crazy.
We already got the bags figured out, so.
Well, we got to figure out how to take this apart. He's never worked on these, like I said.
This is just, I mean, we could pull up a diagram. That would really help.
Yeah, we might have that. Okay, so what was holding this bad boy on?
There's a bolt here, a bolt down here, and then the rest are just, you just pull on it and they're just clips. Looks like there is a bracket all the way down here at the bottom.
Does it have a bolt or is it just like a...
It's a nut. 8mm nut, looks like.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I don't even see it. Oh, I see it now. Dude, the V2s are, I think this shit is so cool. Like, look at all this shit, how they have it. That is wild. Moved over to the right-hand side.
Once you take 7 million bolts
on the bike,
off,
yeah, it's ridiculous.
you gotta kind of take this down like that. This out there. There's a bolt we lost.
That's a bolt, it's not shit breaking.
And then this piece here in the back.
Was there anything left in there?
Yeah, it pulls. There we go. It pulls
back.
But I was trying to keep that intact. There's a little rubber grommet.
Oh, okay.
You gotta push it on and then.
As long as you know what's going on.
Oh,
we picked the bike up and moved it over on its side so that we could get access to the inner pieces right here. So that's good. Then we're gonna get this thing off, and then we're ready to start disassembling. Did you want to take the tank off after that, Dado, and the seat and all that?
Yeah,
might as well, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Got the guitars out and everything.
Did you fill it to the top like you always do, asshole?
Probably did. All right, just like that. In YouTube time, we got all the fairings off. It takes about 45 minutes probably if you're not filming and bagging and tagging everything like we did. It took us about an hour and 15 minutes. Next, we're gonna pull off the seat, which is 2 bolts. There's that guy. And then we're gonna move into the gas tank, which I'm not sure if these have to come off or not. I hope not. These guys here. I think it's just the seat bracket, and then 2 bolts here, and then I think 1 bolt back here if I remember correctly.
And
but that's
whiskeys.
and a couple of whiskeys. Fuel tank coming off. It's got a couple different spots here. We just took the bracket off here. There's basically bolts on each side that bolts, which is kind of crazy. It bolts straight to the front frame. Why do I need to smell this? God, that's nasty. And of course, like he said, I just filled this up with gas, so it's completely filled, which is going to make it stronger for us to carry around, or heavier, I should say. So yeah, we're taking the fuel tank off. The reason we're doing that is because we need to get to the air filter, which is all underneath. It's not as easy as the V4. I'd say this might be harder to work on than the V4. No? You don't know.
It's about the same except for the
filter's a lot harder.
The filter.
The fairings,
and I'm not sure, the configuration of the exhaust is almost the same, but all this is different.
Yeah, we'll see. There's half as much stuff, right? Because there's only 2 cylinders.
Yeah, but it's also stuffed in there more.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is tougher to work on. We'll see what happens.
Got him.
So fuel pump, what's that there?
Ground,
Ground,
fuel line, and 2 breathers.
and 2 breathers.
That's it.
And that's completely filled with gas.
And here's the best part.
It's not that bad.
The bottom of the fuel tank is the top of the air box.
How crazy is that?
And then there's the injector and everything else.
That's why you have so much sound right underneath you when you open the throttle on this, because it's literally right there. Look at that. Okay. All right, next thing we're gonna do, now that we've got this bitch nice and naked, is get rid of the servo valve. So, servo motor right there.
So we have a cable. We also have another line going up top. That's the power going to it. So we're gonna clip this and then undo the plug.
Yep. And then we gotta trace this wherever it goes, and then we'll take that off once we get it back in there as well. Look at that, servo motor, gone. And then we'll remove this once we get the muffler off, stock muffler. Next we're gonna move on to the, I'm not even gonna name it, I'm just gonna point to it. Because this is a race application exhaust that we're gonna be installing. So we will not be riding this on the street ever. If anyone's watching from the EPA. This is track only now. So we're gonna remove this guy, get him out of there. Next. Dotto just put a flathead halfway through his pointer finger. Look at it. No, don't lift it up, don't. It's not even, just stop, because I can't even see it anyway. Thank God he's got some sausage fingers. I told him that would have probably hit my bone. Why? Why would you do that? God, you got such problems, dude. People are eating dinner right now with the kids watching this.
No, they're not.
You gotta be doing that.
I apologize to the kids.
What kind of cheese is this?
You're gonna eat some cheese?
Teens is hungry.
Teens is making an appearance?
Hey, there's fuel just,
You're so hungry? Eat it. Come on.
hey, the fuel is just pouring out of this canister.
It's goat cheese. Oh yeah, shit. Well, that's okay. That's good fuel.
Now it's on your
Don't do that. Dump it in your wound. Oh yeah.
Oh, that burns.
What?
Oh, I would not eat anything else.
What are you doing?
That was a 10-second rule. This one was not a 10-second rule.
Are you gonna eat that cheese?
You get sick more than I
Just try it.
do. Well, what is it?
Goat cheese.
Oh.
Just try a little.
The white one is good, the other one is Swiss.
Just try one.
Does that look like a snake pattern on the side of it?
Because it's snake skin. They use it on the goat cheese. Just try a bite of it. Come on. For the YouTube fam? Just a little bite. Just a little nibble. Okay, she grabbed the biggest knife in the world. It's good cheese.
I'm not a fan of cheese. but I'm
You'll
so
like it.
hungry.
We're gonna go home and get some food shortly, I promise. You're not allowed to eat until Mexico anyway.
It's true. You get that bikini body shape.
What do you think, teens? Got some work done today.
It's so sad.
Yeah, we took it apart. Oh, you got it off? There it is. She's gone. We're gonna put that back on before we run the bike on the streets, on the normal streets.
Absolutely.
So don't worry about
My
that.
baby.
Yeah. Smell.
gonna leave this
Hey,
one.
smell that, teens.
No, that's what the fuel was just dripping out of. You like that smell. You did.
Something's gonna be dripping out of you. Check, please. And then we're gonna take the the bracket off right here as well.
We're gonna have to put it back on because the charcoal canister definitely
we
has
will
to be
put that
hooked
back
up.
on once
It
we
has to
when
be
we drive
hooked
on the
up.
street. But when we're using it on the racetrack, we won't need this, so we'll just take it off for now.
We'll take it on and off as we need it.
On and off as needed, right?
Yeah.
This is quite a bit of work. Holy crap. Okay, so unfortunately that took a little bit longer than I thought. I didn't realize we were gonna get the Italian Bible out in order to take the stock exhaust off. So we're gonna do 2 parts for the exhaust. It's probably gonna be 2 parts for removing and 2 parts for installing / putting the whole bike back together. So that's what we're gonna do. So if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a big old juicy thumbs up for Dado's missing finger. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.